and somehow I slipped, had to go by ambulance to the hospital and taken care of from there. And that's why the videos are both late and into the following week. Sorry, into this week. So here we go.
It falls down.
Are you wondering what Mummy's doing? Okay. Oh, goodness me. Okay. After a huge week, I think I've got a lot of explaining to do. My hubby does too. A lot involved in this video, but first of all, something very close to my heart, and that's mental health. Mental health to me is something very personal because of my hubby, but it's also very real to a zillion people across the world and quite misunderstood in a lot of ways. I want to share with you something that I'm trying to do that hopefully will encourage and help and comfort my hubby, but also may be open to a lot of other people who can do the same. I have an idea that I have seen in numerous YouTube videos. One in particular is a gentleman who I will mention shortly, who I really admire because of his own experience with mental health, has done something amazing for a lot of people, thousands, probably millions across the screens. And so I'm trying to do a similar thing, not in that volume, of course, but just within our own homestead here, our own farm, our own garden. I'm trying to create something that will comfort my hubby and maybe just give him some peace and hopefully some healing, some mental healing. So that's what I'm sharing with you today and showing you what we're doing in our own place to do that, to help him and hopefully encourage others to be able to do similar. You don't have to have a huge area to do it in. You can just do it in a very small courtyard in your backyard or within your own home. So follow me as I incorporate a few other things, and it wasn't a very good week for me physically. Bit silly, but anyways, you'll see what happens. So yesterday I had my wonderful gardener Hayley here and wonderful carer Greg helped me organise this garden that I've been very excited about. It's windy today, so my eye is running. It's windy and it's a little bit chilly, not too bad, the sun's shining, so that's really good. So I'm going to continue on with the planting today. It's a garden that's going to have herbs and flowers and just things to bring in the birds, the butterflies, the dragonflies, and just to help with bees, especially the bees. Without bees, we don't have humans. Before I go into just showing you how I think that this garden that I'm wanting to create is going to be very beneficial for Steve, it's not just that I want him to sit in front of a pretty garden that smells nice and has birds and bees and butterflies and things. There's more to it than that, and that's what's been not weighing on my heart, but just pulling at my heartstrings to create something like this, because I really believe in what this can do. And to further show you what I'm trying to say, I will put a link at the bottom of this video, and it's from Monty Don. I don't know if you've heard of Monty Don. He's an English gardener, very famous English gardener, and he's amazing and what he creates, but what he also opens up for you to see, how gardening is not just gardening. There's so much more to it. So the one that I'm going to put a link up for, Don harnesses the healing power of gardens. I just think what he puts in that video just emphasizes what I'm trying to say, because I believe in it so much. I think it's a huge power of healing. So I'll leave that with you, and I'll just show you now why I think this spot is going to be ideal for what I want to do. to have Steve sit out here and enjoy this when it's all developed. I mean, spring's around the corner, spring and summer, when it all starts to blossom. What do you reckon, Bertie? You think it'd be good for Daddy? You think it'd be good for Daddy, darling? So to start with, we've got the little bird bath and the birds will come there. Betty loves it out here. The lilies come up with the beautiful lavender flower. I'm going to put a lot more lilies in there. It's just lovely. It's so peaceful. And now the exciting creation begins.
So funny, yeah. Everyone keeps running over them. There's not even doing anything. Somebody's I sort of thought, what's something? What are you trying to create? No, I might put them there because I was thinking of bringing stones. And what's the wood? Yeah, that'd be another part of the garden. Yeah. So like create little bits and pieces. I want it eclectic. And then we get some rocks in and
It's not wasabi.
wasabi! Wasabi you!
No, no wasabi.
Oh, I got a Smartie. Did you get a Smartie?
No, I didn't get a Smartie. This is really cool. Awesome. Never had that before. You're right. Okay, look at this awesome little cafe. Very cool.
Swing. Woo! As it falls down. I was going to say, I'm ripping off me.
Go stop to feed the goats and they all come. Hello duckies. Hello guinea fowl. They all want to be fed. Goodness me. Hello big boy. Hello Abby. Hello darling. You want some food? Yeah? Okay. Oh, you're hungry, apricot. Hey, so hungry. Yeah. Hello, darling. You want some too? Okay, well, okay. Don't pick up. Pick up. How about we let snow? Okay. So, oh goodness me. Oh goodness me. Look at you two. Hey, beautiful. Okay, Obi, I think you've had enough. No, you've got enough over there. The guinea fowl taking it. Okay, guinea fowl, come on. Come on, duckies. You're not going to come? Well, you got. Come on, look. Come on. That's it. Come on. There's some there. I'll keep the guinea fowl away. Yeah, he comes and pinches it, doesn't he? There you go. This beautiful beak. Absolutely love that. There you go. Oh, that's mean, guinea fowl. Goodness me. Betty's inspecting to make sure I've done it all right. Have I done it right, Betty? What's in there? Okay, so what I've done is the other day I brought all this from the chook pen. That's all the chooky poo stuff. So I've just been putting around the plants and all in here. And I've stripped all the dead vines, ready for the new ones. Let's move this so I don't trip over it. I think we got everything we need. Down to the veggie garden. You think we got everything we need, Betty? Yeah? Got it all? Hope so. What are you sniffing? They're eggshells. Put in the veggie garden. Okay. Gloves on. So Steve's asleep now. He's with the Huntington's. His physio told him to rest to recover, and since then he's gone on the bed to sleep each afternoon after lunch. He sleeps till about 4 or 5 sometimes, so practically all afternoon. I used to tell him to go and have a sleep after lunch and he wouldn't listen to me. Always take someone else, not the wife. That's okay, as long as he's doing it. So while he's sleeping, I get done as much as I possibly can. Hoping it does the job this season. I think it will. We're in Australia. If you're watching from overseas, tell me where you're from. Tell me where you're watching from. We're coming into spring, 1 more month, and it'll be spring. We're in autumn, end of autumn now, but it's starting to warm up, which is lovely. So I'm preparing everything for that. Earlier this time. I was a bit late last time, so we didn't get a lot done. This time I'm in early. So I'm hoping to get good results. I think we will. I'm just going to take these out in a minute. Not really sure what I'm going to use those for. I got them for nothing, so you never throw away things like that. But I do need to get a little bit more soil in here. I've got kale in here. A little bit more soil around the kale. And then I'm just going to rake this around a bit. Mix it in with the chooky shavings. Mix it all around. I've got nasturtiums in here as well to come up, and sweet potato there. So just, it doesn't need a lot of thickness because it's already got plenty. We've got quite a bit of compost in here, plus other bags of soil that we put in over the time. So it's just a case now of getting it all mixed in, having it nice, and it's all organic. Everything in here is organic as well. So that's looking really nice now. Now what I'm doing is eclectic gardening as far as the veggies are concerned. So I'm not doing rows and rows and rows of things. I'm just doing everything all in together in bunches. So I've got my kale in there. I think I'll put some carrots in there. I've got lettuces there. I've got beetroot I've got to bring down yet in this area. We've got the sweet potatoes are going crazy over here, which is great. Wheatgrass is doing well, and nasturtiums around it. I've got tomatoes here, they're cherry tomatoes. I still want to get some big aroma tomatoes for all the purees and sauces and everything. And yeah, so on and so forth. So you'll see as I go. So if you've watched the last couple of videos, you would have seen the problems I'm having with bush turkeys here, but we have to learn to live with them. So here I've got heaps of places I can hang CDs, and it's working up there at the tea and herb garden up the back. So I'm going to be doing them here. I've got a heap of rope there. I've got to go and get the CDs. I've got old CDs, so I'm going to give that a go. I'm going to hang them all on here because I really don't want to net anything. I like to be able to walk into my veggie garden without getting all knotted up in nets and things. If I have to in the long run, I'll have to, but I'm going to try this. Any other ideas are very welcome. So Betty and I, are you Betty? Hey darling. Betty boop. Betty. Hello darling, over here. No, we're going to look out the window. We're just going for a drive. Steve's off to church this morning with one of the carers, which is lovely. I just need a bit of a break today, which happens when you're a full-time carer. It's been a big few weeks actually, but especially this last week, just sorting through a new system for Steve, so he's better equipped and looked after a lot better as well. So I've just driven up from Nambour and I'm just sitting up at the lookout, so I'm going to turn this around and show you what I'm looking at. It's absolutely beautiful looking back over the coast. Cars whizzing by. It's very popular because it's a beautiful day. All about here is where we've lived, and I grew up at Markula. Are you wondering what Mummy's doing? You're still wondering what Mummy's doing? We go for a bit more drive and then I'll find somewhere for you to walk. Yeah? Okay, so we're at Flaxton at the moment. We're coming into Flaxton. We've just come from Mapleton up on the range. I'm just taking you for a little drive. Ooh, pineapples there and avocados. Yum. That's what I love up here. There's all these little stores on the side of the road. So cool. Perfect day. So this is just up the mountain from the Sunshine Coast. This is the hinterland of the Sunshine Coast. So you've got Mapleton, Flaxton, Montville, all the way over to Mullaney, and then you come down through Landsborough and back onto the highway to the Sunshine Coast from Mullaney. We won't do the whole thing today, so let's slow down. But I'm just coming up here for a little bit of a drive while I'm on my own. Steve loves it, so I'm going to bring him up another day. That's what I love about doing these drives, is you come across places like this, and they've just got make an offer on anything. Let's see what I can find. Koala bears, huge koala bears. These are lovely. Bit exy for me, but oh, look at this wrought iron here. Oh, koala cabins. Okay. Wow. Oh wow. Look at this place. antiques and things. Walls. Marilyn Monroe as well. No, Betty. Wow, gorgeous. So, I bought 2 tall parfait glasses, which are really hard to find these days, for my iced coffee treats. There's a little stall up here who has pineapples, and they're organic, and I'm hoping to be able to. There was a car in the way before, so I couldn't pull in easily. Hoping I can. Here we go. Oh, now there's another car there. Should be able to just park here, I think. I'm getting pineapples. Look at that. I particularly like those pineapples, one, because they're organic, and two, they've got the tops on them. A lot of the shops now, when you buy pineapples, don't have the tops on them because the farmers take them off to replant, because all you're going to do is stick the pineapple top in the garden and it grows. It takes a while, but you end up with more pineapples. So that's why they tend to take the pineapple tops off. So when you come across organic ones with them on and you want to have more pineapples for the future, yeah, it's the way to go. I found a flowering tree on the way home.
Thankfully I don't have to dig it the size of the pot, because I've got dirt just over there. I'm going to be filling this in a lot. So I'm going to go about half. So hopefully we're nearly there. Well, I hope so. I think we're nearly there, Betty. Me? You'll notice I talk to my dog a lot. She's my pal. Betty, no drinking that water. You've got clean tank water inside. Please, darling. Yeah, I think that will probably do, you know. Whoops, careful, Betty. Get some fertilizer in. Just a little bit. Right. Oh, it's in nice soil too, which is good. It's already got fertilizer in it. Oh, let's pull that out. Make this in about half. Yep. Found it. Well, that's worked well. So I'm going to just push it in a bit, make sure it's firm, and then get some dirt and put around that as well. I think that'll be beautiful here. Bird bath there, shaded and sunny, a bit of both. Good drained area. I think it'd be great. And I love the colour too. Oh, it's beautiful. Okay, thank you, John, for putting this bird bath here. It's a good thing to hold on to. So that's the sage. So that would be just a little shrub. This one here grows up about 1 metre or so. So that'll sit underneath it, which will be lovely. I'm just going to continually add different herbs and plants, just bit by bit, every fortnight or every week, whichever happens. And eventually this will just become something beautiful. Oh, I could do the time now. And this one here, I must look up what that is. Actually, I could get a couple of plants out of that. There's one. So I was on that bottom step and it was wet, and somehow I slipped and banged my head probably on that second step. The reason is this, and I just took my sling off, but I have a sling because I've cracked my clavicle. I fell down while I was working here. So heads up, peoples, be very, very careful. I'm a bit sore and sorry right now. Had to go and have a CAT scan done, which was clear, thankfully, so no bleeding. But I've had 3 stitches in my ear, and I've cracked because this is the same clavicle that I broke in a car accident quite a few years ago, and it's now cracked a little bit further up. So peoples, please be careful. It just happened so quickly, such a flash, but thankfully I got beautiful family and friends who came to the rescue. Had to go by ambulance to the hospital and taken care of from there. And that's why the videos are both late and into the following week. Sorry, into this week. So until next week, this one next week will bring. I will try and stay safe. You try and stay safe too, please. Thank you for all your support. Thank you for your love and for all that you do to help us get the message out. Have a great week, everyone. Weekend, actually. Looking forward to this one. I'm going to be on my own for a little bit. So have a great weekend. Bye.